And we're live on Facebook. Good afternoon, everybody. Andy here from in South Florida with Mario Quintero with the One Stop Shop, coming to you live every Thursday afternoon at the 4 o'clock hour from Mario's beautiful studio here in the heart of Kendall. Mario, hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving.
It was really good. I hope you had a great one too.
I do. You look fresh, you look relaxed, you look ready for battle to close deals.
I got some rest, yes.
Absolutely. Mario, we got a lot to cover today. What is going on with the loan limits in 2020? Let's jump right in.
So loan limits change at the end of each year, and both the loan limits for conventional loans, for FHA, VA, reverse mortgages, they all change at the end of the year. So they've been announcing over the last couple of weeks, and the first one is the conventional loan.
Okay.
Conventional loans are the ones that are most used, and people today use conventional loans with 3% down, 5% down, 10% down, 15% down, 20% down, or more. Okay? So the one thing that's going to help the conventional loans right now, it's going to go up to $510,400.
Wow.
What happens is that you can qualify for a conventional loan with as little as a 620 FICO score.
Okay.
Anything over 510 is what they call a jumbo loan, and a couple of $1 million is super jumbo. But now a buyer can purchase a home with as little as 3% down up to $510,000.
Okay.
Okay, on a single family home. On a duplex, if they're gonna live in one unit and rent out the other one, it goes up to $653,500. On a triplex, 3 units, you live in one, rent the other 2, $789,950. I'm sorry. And in a fourplex, 4 units, you live in one unit and you rent out the other 3. That goes up to $981,700.
Wow.
And keep in mind that all these types of conventional loans are good with either 3%, 5%, 10%, 15%, or 20% down, or a little greater. So this helps people buy more expensive homes with the same money down that they had before, and still get into that home. So this is a very positive move by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, which are the agencies that govern rates and mortgages and things like that on behalf of the government.
So next year for 2020, if you're thinking of upgrading or you're thinking of getting into your property, this is a good chance to increase.
Now, Fannie Mae loans, these conventional loans, they're already letting us take applications now.
Now, starts now.
At these new rates.
Wow, okay.
That will close in January.
Fantastic, fantastic. Folks, if you're thinking, you have any questions, be sure to contact Mario at 305-598-1600 or check out, of course, marioshomenews.com for full information. Mario, what about FHA?
So FHA is increasing their loan limits by $17,000. And that puts us at around $371,000 for FHA. And then they haven't really posted yet the new loan limits for duplex, triplex, and fourplex. But the one most commonly used by a lot of first-time home buyers is the FHA single-family home. So 371 looks like going to be the number here in Dade County. By the way, FHA loan limits are actually done on a county by county basis.
Okay.
So every county in the state of Florida, most of them are the same, but they could change in some other counties that, and the government sets that.
And of course, if somebody's looking for an FHA, they can start to apply now.
They can start to apply now, yes.
You can do so easily by contacting Mario at 305-598-1600. And Mario, I know you're going to take a holiday break, but you'll be able to get the paperwork started for these individuals.
No,
You get the team.
We got the team.
You get the team going on here.
I don't need to be here.
Mario, I know we have a lot of people watching us, and some children may have parents that the conversation now during the holidays may be reverse mortgages. We got to do something. We have this big house. We're empty nesters. What about reverse mortgages? What's going on there?
So the loan limit on a reverse mortgage effective January 1 is going to go up to $756,525, which is a great deal because if you have, let's say, a home that is worth $800, $900, $1 million, that increase in the loan limit is going to help those people. If you have a home that's $300,000, $400,000, it's not going to make a big difference for you. But where it is going to make a difference is in the higher priced homes, because now they can get into a regular HECM reverse mortgage, which gives them all the bells and whistles of a traditional reverse mortgage.
That is awesome news. You guys, the next 3 weeks are family time. A lot of people are going to gather around tables, around fireplaces, eat and be merry. Maybe the topic of reverse mortgages is going to come up. Maybe, you're going to visit your parents' house and realize that, the 5 or 6 rooms they have there, it's time. It's time for a change. Keep Mario in mind for all your reverse mortgages need. Again, very simply, contact at 305-598-1600 and he'll be able to answer any and all questions that you have with either conventional FHA, or if you're talking about reverse mortgages, absolutely give him a call.
Andy, the other thing is with the reverse mortgages, don't forget that you could use this product if you're over 62 and you're looking to buy a home. Now it allows you to buy more home, okay, because of the lending limit has increased. So you could literally buy $1 million home, put half down, and only have a $500,000 reverse mortgage. So you could go to a $1.4 million home, put 50% down, and not have to make a loan payment. The other thing I want to mention with the condos and the changes we had in October, it's been a little bit of a slow process. It's been a slow process in regards to the government securing the FHA loan numbers. They're taking 4 to 6 weeks in order to get that number, which triggers the start of the process. So we have several of those single condo unit reverse mortgages in the pipeline, but they're taking a little bit long to get started. But hopefully that'll change at the beginning of the year.
More reason to contact you sooner than later to get that process going today, and not to wait, because traditionally, everything in December takes a little bit longer. People in offices, everybody's in the holiday mode, right? Now, how about our vets?
So great news for the VA. They've removed all loan limits.
All loan limits.
All loan limits.
Listen up, guys.
What that means is that you get an $800,000, $900,000, $1 million home with zero money down. The caveat to that is that you need to make enough money to make that monthly payment.
But of course.
However, there's a lot of veterans that come back, they're engineers, they got great jobs, maybe they are a first responder that has achieved higher ranks within the police or the fire department, and maybe they want to get into that bigger house, they want to move up. The VA has no lending limits, so zero money down, and we can get you into that loan.
You heard that. If you're watching us now live, and live you have that indicator on your screen there, that red indicator that says live, you're watching us live, be sure to mention anybody that you know that is a vet or is looking to buy a property or looking to invest in a property. This is a time that by sharing this broadcast now live, you'll be able to get their attention and help them take advantage of this great news. If you're watching us on the replay at any time, feel free to tag and share this broadcast as well. You never know the person that you reach, you may be able to change their lives and get them into the property of their dream. Mm-hmm. Now, I know that every time we do a video, we always talk about turbulences, and you have that smile on your face. Any turbulences that have happened recently, Mario?
We actually have 2 turbulences right now. That
Only 2?
Yeah, that we're finally making progress.
Okay.
And unfortunately, they both deal with bankruptcy attorneys. And I'm not going to mention the attorneys or...
Absolutely not.
Or
attorneys are our friends.
Or anything, but, we're dealing with 2 different bankruptcy attorneys. And what's similar in both situations is that they are both dragging their feet on getting what is needed so we can close on the people that have these bankruptcies. So in one case, we're helping a senior family who wants to pay off their entire bankruptcy, which is about $45,000, with a reverse mortgage. It's taken me 2 months and 2 meetings with the attorney and the clients for them to finally move forward to make the petition to the trustee court. 2 months. We could have already closed this transaction. Now, I don't know if it's because this particular attorney is young, inexperienced, whatever, but that's uncalled for. I mean, here we have a family that wants peace in their home,
Right.
peace and serenity, and we have an attorney who's dragging their feet and not getting us that meeting. The other one is a buyer that I represent, and the sellers are basically 9 family members. And all 9 family members had to agree on everything. One of the 9 brothers and sisters has a bankruptcy. And it's taken 2 months for the lawyer in that situation to get a final hearing, and he got the final hearing for Christmas Eve, December the 24th. It's like, what are you doing?
Wow.
That's automatically gonna put us into January.
Oh, yeah.
Because
There's no way.
traditionally, the judges, comes the 24th, the 26th, they're gonna cancel that week and they're gonna move it into January. So I told the guy, thanks but no thanks, we're gonna have to go probably into January. It's not gonna get done. So these are situations, turbulences that are outside of our control. We can only push that third party person, but you can only push them so much because they're the ones that are calling the shots.
Right.
So those are the turbulences that we're dealing with right now.
Mario, I know you have a vast toolbox of references and people that you know that you count on to avoid future turbulences in any of your deals.
Mhm.
If somebody out there is looking for a transaction, is middle of a transaction, is thinking of a real estate transaction and they're considering an attorney, do you have attorneys in your toolbox?
For bankruptcies?
For bankruptcies or for any deals?
Yes. Yeah, I have attorneys for every type of matter.
Attorneys that know the one-stop shop process.
Yes.
And the goal is to remove turbulences before the transaction and get to the closing table in a prompt time.
Yes, the problem in this case is that you can't bring an attorney to replace the existing
Of course,
attorney
of course.
in the process. But yes, we have very good attorneys in every category that can assist our clients.
Now, I ask for those watching that are thinking of starting a real estate transaction, really guys, you know, when you contact Mario Quintero and his team, he's known as a one-stop shop for many reasons, but that's one of the reasons. You basically make one phone call and you deal with one individual, Mario Quintero, and he will be able to take you from zero to hero, and you'll be able to get into your home. Yo, you'll be a hero to your family, or to your wife, or to your spouse, or to your husband, to your kids. Zero hero, right?
Yeah.
And get yourself into your dream home.
There you go. And that's what we do.
That's what they do, folks. Mario, you have anything else for us today?
Today we're good. We're going to try to keep these a little more compact.
Right.
And look forward to seeing everybody next week.
For those of you watching, folks, if it's the first time watching, my name is Andy within South Florida. You've heard from Mario Quintero, the one-stop shop, Mr. Clear to Close. And you can hear more about The Mind of Quintero at marioshomenews.com. Check out the website, marioshomenews.com. Go in for a visit. You can be there for a couple of hours learning about the real estate world, learning about the mortgage world, and hearing from testimonials from his happy and satisfied clients. When you're thinking of buying or renting, or you're thinking of doing a real estate transaction, think no more. Mario Quintero, the one-stop shop.
Also, don't forget that all our social media outlets are at marioshomenews.com.
Absolutely.
And also all our websites are located there also.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mario, as always, fantastic. We'll meet again next week. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You have a great
Have a good
day.
one, folks.
Have a great week.